Hi guys, it's Nadia from LiaDiaDesigns, and today we're making the Crackle effect on some coasters. Many of you saw my previous video, which was a two-tier stand that had a tropical ocean effect, which was similar to this Crackle effect actually, but in kind of more oceany colors, so it gave that water feel. Now, I wanted to show you a little bit more in detail of what this technique involves, just because we missed a step in the previous video. So the key to creating this effect is to first pour in a very thin layer of clear resin into your mold before you start pouring in any pigments. And the reason for that, I believe, is that the pigmented resin is actually heavier than the clear resin, so it pushes itself down into the clear resin, forcing the clear resin to push itself up, and then it creates these cracks. So the first thing we do is we pour in our clear resin, and then we heat it to get all the bubbles out. And for these coasters, I'm going to be using some abalone shells along the center just to kind of give that sparkly kind of center to these coasters. So I'm going to go ahead and lay in the shells, and we'll go into a quick time lapse, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so now we're ready to add our pigmented resin. So I have an emerald green here, which I mixed with some mica powder into the resin. And again, this resin was all mixed at the same time as the clear resin that's at the bottom of our molds. So the waiting time here wasn't really much. It was really just the amount of time it took me to place in the shells. So that's probably only a couple minutes here. So we're going to go ahead and finish laying in the emerald, and as you can see, I'm focusing on the edges here, and because I want my coaster to be mostly green, so I did that area first, leaving the center for our pearl white that I'll be adding in after this. So again, and then what we'll do is once we get both of the colors in, then I'm going to heat it again with the heat gun to kind of mix them a bit so that we get a little bit of blending with the resin here. So again, we'll see you on the other side of the quick time lapse. Okay, so we're heating our resin here, and we're just going to try to get them to blend a bit. They won't be super blended on the opposite side, which is going to be the front of our coaster, but just enough to give us a little bit of interest. So we'll let these sit overnight, and we'll see you in the morning. Okay, so here are our final coasters. I actually didn't have any footage of the unmolding, so I'm sorry I don't have that. But here you can see how they turned out. And of course, they each turn out a little bit unique, which is really cool about this effect is that you don't get the exact same finish on each one of them, but then that makes it interesting. So in any case, I hope you guys liked this tutorial. And if you did, please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Bye.